Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 1. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. Tonight, it'll be Kansas City going up against Pittsburgh. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. Here's the starting group for Kansas City. We've got West, Jermaine O'Neal out there with Howard. Then it's Wilkins, and it's Jordan in at the 2. And for Pittsburgh, they've got Nowitzki, Holiday out there with Derrick Rose. Then there's Moses Malone, and it's Hill in at the small forward. You take a look at the Knights. They're looking to build in what's been a great run for them so far.
And it's not hard to see them doing that. There's a title in sight, and as tough a matchup as this group is on a mission.
West with the ball. And it's sent back by Nowitzki.
And, you know, Nowitzki is capable of 86ing these shots now. That means rejection, using his height and wingspan to deny.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Pittsburgh shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Drew Holiday.
Holiday really is a soft-spoken guy on and off the court. Leads by example, is extremely reliable and talented, and his teammates have great respect for him because of it.
Both free throws good from Drew Holiday.
You know, in the case of Drew Holiday, having 2 brothers in the league, I think probably is added motivation for him to excel.
Pass to Howard. Nice ball movement by Kansas City. 11 feet away. No good on that one. The drive by Hill. Excellent D there from Wilkins. West against Rose. Beyond the arc. And Kansas City misses again.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
2
There's the 3. Rebounded by Kansas City. Left side Wilkins. Over Hill. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Boy, Neat gets so much lift on that jump shot, it's really hard for any defender to affect his shot.
West against Rose. Nowitzki for 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
West outside. O'Neal kicks to Wilkins. It's slammed in by Wilkins.
Well, I tell you what, Wilkins is athletic and cut up. Just bouncing off the contact and scoring with that weight room strength.
Now here's Rose. Nowitzki outside. 58 seconds left in the first quarter. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Here's West. Second shot opportunity. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. And again, it's Pittsburgh with the 3.
This isn't a shot Holiday would pass up. He's a reliable 3-point shooter.
West passes to O'Neal. West setting the pick for O'Neal. Pass to Wilkins. Howard dishes to Wilkins. Bobbed up there for Howard. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Hill. He's defended by Wilkins. Holiday left side. Over Jordan. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's Pittsburgh up 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And guys, when you consider how Pittsburgh is doing, your thoughts?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Pittsburgh leading by 4 on the court for the Knights. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Marion. And it's Young. Then there's Richard Hamilton. And it's Wilkins. And at the 3, the small forward. Good on the bucket.
Nice move by Ginobili inside, making his way around the contact, drawing the foul and getting the hoop.
Now here's Wilkins. And that foul is called on Grant Hill. That is his first foul of the game. Pittsburgh making a switch here. Holiday's checked in. Kansas City also with a sub. O'Neal's checked in. On defense, Pittsburgh. It's Young on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. And the shot is good. The Pittsburgh league has been cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Young.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't hit from in close.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Wilkins kicks to Marion. Here's O'Neal. And it's Randolph with the rebound.
You look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start. Finding a rhythm right now.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw good from Wilkins.
You can tell Dominique Wilkins just has that extra edge to his game. He's always hunting down his next bucket and willing to fight to get it.
Here's what Pittsburgh's going with right now. Nowitzki comes in for Sabonis, and it's Rose in for Hill. Jordan, he's checked in for Kansas City. West comes in for Young. Both free throws good from Wilkins.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Nowitzki outside. 1:16 left in the first half of basketball. O'Neal with the steal. Jordan outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Jordan's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Jordan getting quickly into the shot. No hesitation. Supreme confidence shooting off the pass.
Back to Rose. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki.
Dirk Nowitzki, he can dish the rock, too.
Kansas City trails by 3. Outside, Towns. Jordan deciding where to go with it. Pass to Wilkins. Yep, it counts. And it's 8 points for Dominique Wilkins.
Well, it's good to see Jordan focus on distributing the ball some. I mean, an all-around talent who does everything for this team.
Rose against West. Rose in the post. Rebounded by Kansas City. Here's Here's Wilkins, and Wilkins with the stuff.
Yeah, with the mad monster hops, leaving no doubt. Dominique Wilkins, dynamic at the rim.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Great D that time from Jordan. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Knights lead by 1. Time now for the halftime break, with the 3rd quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Make some noise and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to second court. Drums, please. They're measuring up the shot. Let's hear it for the participant.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far.
We often talk about efficiency on offense. They were the winners in that department, guys.
I like how efficient you were with that analysis, Chet. Well done.
Yeah, instead of rambling on like usual.
An interesting postseason for Kansas City. They've made it this far. Game 1 of the NBA Finals. Shaq, how much brighter is the spotlight here in this championship round?
It doesn't get any brighter. This is where you need your stars to be stars and your moons to be moons and your galaxies to be galaxies.
You know what, Ernie? This is what you dream about. But you got to stay in the moment. You got to focus on things that got you here.
How about planets to be planets? Does that apply here as well?
Yes, that does.
Thanks. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. We're seeing a tremendous game so far from Dominique Wilkins.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Pittsburgh shooting about 42% so far. Nowitzki is out there with Moses Malone. Then it's Holiday. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Hill in at the 3 spot.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now that they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And for Kansas City, West is out there with Jordan. Then there's Howard. Then it's O'Neal. It's Wilkins in at the small forward position. Now here's Rose. Dominique Wilkins unable to get his shot to go. They get it again. Malone. And it's Malone finishing it off.
Boy, his length, his persistence, his size. Moses was custom-made to own the glass. Great offensive play right there.
Now, here is Jordan. Outside, O'Neal. Wilkins against Hill. Outside, Jordan. Clock is at 3. Launches it from deep. Pittsburgh pulls it in. Malone's got 4 rebounds in this game. Hill up top. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
And Kansas City decides to take their first timeout here.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. You look at Jordan, currently 5th in the league in assists. Such court vision.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Howard, the pass to O'Neal. Here's West. And Kansas City misses again.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
And here is West, following the three-pointer by Derrick Rose. Rose against West. Here's Jordan. That ball, nice feed that time from Jerry West. Jordan's got 5 now.
You know, this is why Jordan is such an effective scorer. Picks his spots really well inside.
Here's Hill. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the fouls. They get Dominique Wilkins. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one misses.
And the word you got to use is explosive out there when talking about Grant Hill. He's one of those guys who doesn't wait for the game to come to him. He goes out and just makes things happen.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Pittsburgh. Kansas City also with a sub. Marion's checked in. And the second free throw, good. And so it's West with it. He brings it up for the Knights. They trail by 7. Pass to Jordan. Malone with the block.
How about the quick stare by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection.
And the shot is good from Nowitzki.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now, here's Wilkins. He's got 10, about 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jordan can't get it to go.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
For Kansas City, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. That one is off.
You know what? Still a consistent double-double threat every game is Howard, wanting to prove how valuable he is.
That one misses.
And when you think of Howard, defense and rebounding immediately comes to mind. I mean, he knows his role and plays it pretty well.
And here's Rose outside. Here's Nowitzki. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Unable to get that one. And it's Pittsburgh in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And the Knights have possession. 9-point game. Nowitzki is out there with Hill. Then there's Derrick Rose. Then there's Moses Malone. And it's Holiday in at the shooting guard. Pittsburgh has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And then Malone with the dunk.
He's so aggressive and confident inside. It's a real challenge trying to keep Malone out of the paint.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Lets it go from 14. Good. He hits the jump shot.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Pittsburgh leading by 9. Now Rose. Pass to Nowitzki. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 3 assists in the game. I'm going here. Kansas City decides to talk it over.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. West can't hit. Pittsburgh leading by 11. Hill kicks to Rose. And it's sent back by Wilkins. They recover. Nowitzki's shot's good.
Tremendous offensive output tonight. Dirk can stuff the stat sheet.
Jordan against Holiday. Yep, that one goes.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Pittsburgh has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Nowitzki with the screen on Wilkins. It's Nowitzki on the wing. And the 3 off target.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Count that one. Howard's got his first bucket in this one.
And you know what? There's no question about it. Dwight Howard still has it going on inside.
And guys, you can go ahead and put game 1 in the record books. Exactly how they wanted to kick off this series against a tremendous opponent. Big win for Pittsburgh.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Dirk Nowitzki.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot heat.
Over in the corner, Rose. And Nowitzki gets it to go down on the assist by Rose.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Howard with the screen on Holiday. From deep, Jordan cans it from downtown. So it's Pittsburgh picking up a win. And you got to feel good about getting each and every game here in the postseason.
You know, Kevin, each game is just so significant and magnified. This has got to feel really good.
So that's a wrap for the first game of the NBA Finals. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Dirk Nowitzki.